Right, what is going on, everyone? Day 9 here in the woods coming to a close. I'm getting ready to start a little fire here. I'm gonna make me a Spam sandwich tonight with some hot gooey melted cheese on there, and this should be really good. I'm looking forward to it actually. But let's get this show on the road before it gets too dark. I do have a pack of fire starters here made by my wife. They are made out of cotton balls dipped in Scentsy wax. Whenever she gets ready to clean out one of her little Scentsy burners there, she uses some cotton balls and takes them and saves them for me. And they are excellent fire starters. So I'm going to take out 3 of these little cotton balls. Well, these are all connected together, so that will be fine. That's just what I'll use. And I have got to lose this sweater, or this jacket, because I am roasting. And everybody will have to bear with me for just a minute, because I just now realized I did forget to get some water. I will be right back. All right. Water is now in hand. Bunch of little bitty sticks here. We're going to make a little bit of a pyramid, or we're going to try. So I really just had a bunch of little bitty sticks ready to roll, you know. But I did not. So we will work with it. See what we have got going on right now. We watching flames. We'll have its fire. It is on its way already. No problems around here for a fire, that's for sure. Try not to burn myself, because I am good at that. Just ask my wife, she'll tell you. Very good at burning myself. Practically a pro. Oh, there's Joe's can. He must have left it here. Just found it in the fire pit. Well, I do think we have a fire. I don't think there's any chance of it going out now. It is going rather well. So bear with me a minute. We'll get this thing going. I'm going to let that burn for a second. And yeah. Shall we? These little pieces I see laying around here, I will go ahead and add. Why not, right? Right. is practically enough fire right there to cook my sandwich. Speaking of all that, while that burns and is in progress, I'm going to have hominy tonight to go with my sandwich. Let's put it on the jet boil here. Be sure this is screwed on all the way this time after this morning's fiasco. Right, there is that. Let's get some of this debris out of the way here. Pour a little bit of water in there. And then I'm going to cut open my hominy and put it in the pool. That should be more than enough for a little bit of hominy. Get up my knife here. Where is my hominy? There it is. Got one serving of the dehydrated hominy going on. Hope everyone will be able to see this video all right. I'm always concerned about that because I'm a newbie. I just don't know what stuff is going to be like, how it's going to look, or anything for that matter. Be sure I do not spill any of my hominy. I don't get that much. Alright, it is in the pool. I'll lay the wrappers right down here and I will see to them after a while. Alright, let's fire up the stove. Turn him around here. Gas on a little bit. Hit it. And we have ignition. The hominy cook is in progress. Alright, let's add some more sticks to that. I do think I'm going to move the hominy right over here. I'm going to grab my frying pan while I'm up. Should have really had all of this together to start with, but I did not. A little bit of disorganization going on today around these here parts. Hey, my sticks are trying to fall off my fire there. You need to stay in the flames. Did not take many sticks to get a little blaze going. Try to get this done before it gets too dark and people cannot see anymore. Well, I think we need to drop this grate down. What do you think, people? Sound like an idea? There we go. In like Flint. Try it. All right. Oh, this hominy is already boiling. I'm going to turn it off and put the lid on because it is not going to be ready to be ate for a little while. And we're going to try to not have the same disaster as we had last night. That was terrible. All that jazz and then boom. There goes 4, maybe even 5 of my good bluegill fillets in the dirt. It was terrible. All right, anyhow, I'm gonna set my bread down here. It is safe from bugs. Let's double check that. All right, it is. Should do this stuff a little bit earlier, and then I wouldn't be worried about light, but it does not always happen. Set that right there. Alright, the Spam is out, people. Woohoo! This is going to be good. Did not want to use my bushcraft knife for this, but I'm going to. Be sure the blade is wiped off. No wood debris on there or anything like that. I'll slice me off a little bit of this here Spam. Ooh, I'm just going to eat that slice. It's too thin. Oh yeah. Last time I had any Spam was last year's Adventure for a Cure Season 1, The Island. And for some reason, when I got home, I could not even fathom the thought of Spam, which I don't know why. Because like I said in some other videos, I didn't really eat that much of it last year. I just really don't understand it. But I am back into the Spam game now. I'm gonna take about half of this loaf of Spam here for my sandwich. The other half can be for a later sandwich. That is plenty. Man, that stuff is good. I'll tell you what, I do mean it is good. At least to me. I love it. At least right now. Don't understand all that. Alright. Let's drop what I'm not going to use back into the canister. That can go into the cooler. Alright. Now, where's my frying pan at? Be sure it's no bugs or pieces of wood in there or anything like that. It seems to be all right. Now, let's put the Spam in here. Oh, dumping one bowl on the ground. That is all right. It will survive. Hope everybody is still able to see this video all right. I do not know what it will be like. Ooh, here's the extra little piece I get to eat. I'll take that. All right, let's get this frying pan over the heat. All right, got that going on. It will start frying up pretty soon. I can just about bet on that because this fire is pretty warm. Once I'm done cooking, I will be moving away from this fire. May let it go out and restart it a little bit later. Well, all that is going on. I can proceed with the rest of this. I'm gonna get me out my 2 pieces of bread, and we're gonna do like we did last night, except this time we're not gonna dump stuff in the ground. On the ground, I should say. So this bread back up, keep said bugs away from there. What I was trying to get to last night when I was doing the cooking video, what I love about this little bowl set right here is when your food is done, you put your sandwich with whatever you have on it, you know, your hot fish or your hot Spam or whatever it may be, and then you close up your sandwich in that bowl and let it sit there, and the cheese will melt and get all gooey, and oh, it is something just totally delicious. One of my favorite ways to have my sandwiches when I'm out in the woods or on an adventure, for sure. May have to add a little bit more wood to that fire because it's dying down and my sandwich or my Spam is no longer getting any heat. Smoke in my eye. I think this little patch of wood here that I'm putting on now should be enough to do the trick. I hope, because this area over here is not good for smoking the eye. I'm telling you. Should we get upwind from that smoke? Oh, I can see it is getting dark. Nothing I guess I can do about that. I messed around too long. And that is the best lens I have for letting in light. So, where is my spatula at? I do not see it. It's not good. Well, I found it. I so wish I had my alcohol stove So simple to just whip that up, you know, bust it out, cook whatever it is you want, and be done with it. This is all right. Mahogany should be rehydrating nicely while I get this sandwich cooked. Next time I cook over fire, I will try for y'all to get to it a little bit sooner instead of waiting for it to get so dark. If I'd have known it was like this before I started all this, I could have busted out a little portable light, you know, turned it on. Would have been all right. Well, I can hear the Spam sizzling. Ooh, we gotta watch them flames. We do have sizzle action going on. Wonder if y'all can hear that out there. That is an answer to a question I do not know. I'm glad I bought that little lens right there though. A little f1.8. Otherwise, that other one I have, it would be horrendous on letting in light. That one, it would probably have to have artificial light right now, or you wouldn't be seeing anything. Probably nothing at all. Oh yeah. Just not realized. Oh, I've got my headlight. Oh, my headlight is flashing. Look at that. It's in my pocket, turned on. Didn't even know it. No idea where my vape is. No idea at all. If that's all right, I do not have to have it at this exact moment. I've probably set it down over there underneath the tarp or something like that. Even though this is not quite as done all the way as I would like, I think I will go ahead and make my sandwich. Because otherwise it's going to be pitch black out here. That's all right. I'll just keep it rolling for a little bit. Hopefully it turns out okay. That's all I can say. As I've said many times before, bear with me. I am new at pretty much all of this as far as this camera goes. All right. It's all looking good. I think it is cooked enough for me. Nice and hot. Does have some brown on it, which is what I like. Stuck to my spatula there. Oh yeah, this is going to be a nice sandwich. Fat indeed. And there will be a little piece left over for me to eat by itself, which I can definitely get into that. Well, this last piece from my sandwich, it will not, I cannot get it on this spatula. Wow. I'm gonna sit that down before I dump it in the ground. There we go. Ooh, this one is the brownest of all of them. All right, now I'm gonna attempt to do what I did last night, except this time I have no intention of spilling my food. Bring it over here, let y'all see it real quick, if it even matters to anyone. I do not know. Can't really see that anyways. It is too dark for that. But let's take a bite of this sandwich and see how it is. Oh, wow, that is good. Daggone. I'm gonna close up in my bowl now. And let's check on this hominy real quick, just to see what it's all about. Yep, the hominy will still require a little bit of time. It's all right. It sure is good though, even like that. All right, well, need to get this piece of other piece of Spam out of there. Need to put the lid back on the hominy as well. All right, set the bowl, spoon down. Last piece of hominy off of there. The pan off of the fire. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It's just about pitch black out here now. So I will come back and see y'all after a while for the end of the day video, which may actually turn out to be a little bit longer this time because I'll have good fire. So until then, I will catch everyone after a while. All right, what is going on, everyone? Just sitting around the fire right now. I forget whether it's today is day 8 or day 9. Anyhow, I'm going with day 9. I believe that is correct. Let's see. No, I've got day 9. So that's what I'm rolling with. Anyways, let's see what's been going on today. Well, did some fishing. Just kind of really messing around and see if anything would, decide to hit the artificial lures. Did not bluegill fish today because it just kept looking all super rainy, and kept thinking, well, if I go down here and catch 3 or 4 bluegills, and I don't want to have to sit in the rain and clean them. So I just let that part go, but did do some fishing. Thought, well, use one of them larger size beetle spins and see if maybe a crappie might, decide to hit it or something, or a bass, but nope, no such luck. Filtered a bunch of good water today. Got me 5 gallons back there in the jug, ready to drink. Good tasty lake water. And sawed up a bunch of firewood. As you can see, got the fire going back here behind me, and I did let the fire I used for dinner go on out because I did not need it at that time. Figured, why waste the wood? Let that go out. Had my dinner. It was delicious. That Spam sandwich was off the chain with the cheese all gooey from where it sat there in the bowl and melted. And the hominy was not too bad either, although it did not rehydrate all the way because I was impatient. If you take the hominy, and put it inside some chili and cook it together, it rehydrates right away. Oh, let's see. Oh, when I was chopping up that wood today, I think I mentioned in an earlier video, found a standing deadfall, which is a tree that's still standing straight up, but it's dead. And went to saw it down with the bushcraft saw there, and did a little kickback on me, which trees are known to do, and I know they will do this. But Well, Rob did not get his hand out of the way in time, and pow, tree popped off there, smacked me in the hand. Thought I broke my finger, but did not. It is still, you know, pretty sore and stuff, but it all works fine. So, and another, while I was cruising through the woods, also I think I mentioned, while hunting this firewood, there's a little part of a tree that had been torn down. It came just below the knees for me, being 6'1", and walking. Pow, hit into it, ripped my knee open. Not bad or anything, but bad enough to get the blood flowing and all that jazz. It's like, wow, you know, come on now. give me a break here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, did not get my shower today, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned all this, but red light video since the last video of the day is kind of a recap. And, but did not get my shower because of the firewood hunting. I wanted to have a good fire tonight, just sit around, have some ice cold Little Kings, and relax. Oh, was there anything else? Other than the squirrels all jumping around like crazy. You know, pushing their luck is what they're doing. You know, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm going to be eating me some of them squirrels. And other than that, oh, I did get the Solar Jenny completely filled up with energy, even though it was an overcast day. Of course, I made sure I did not plug anything into it today, you know, while it was gathering energy. That way it could charge all the way. And other than that, being it's the red light video, you know what time it is. Let's see if I can find something here. A little something. Yeah, we got something right here. Looks like to me, let's shine a little bit of light on this subject. What could it be? Can we get some focus? Not really. It is kind of dark, but that is a Little Kings going on there. And I know from past experience, it is going to be right tasty. So let's pop this bad lad open. Oh. Cheers to everyone. I'd like to give a big shout out to my wife. Miss you, babe. Always miss you on these adventures. Big shout out to all my family and friends. Miss everyone. It's just the way it seems to go. And let's see. Shout out to the Adventure for a Cure. We'll do that. Anyone who is involved with this, you know, who has took the time to join the Facebook group, or maybe the Instagram or Twitter or what have you, cheers to you. Also want to give an extra big shout out to Little Kings for being our first sponsor, our first corporate sponsor, that is. And that is just highly appreciated. I think about that all the time. You know, it's just something that I don't really know how to explain it, but it's really something to have a Cincinnati company that you have enjoyed for most of your life, you know, step up to the plate and back you on a venture such as the first expedition next year. And anyhow, now we're going to make this Little Kings gone like I have been doing on my first Little Kings for the past number of nights now. I do it a lot, you know, in remembrance of my brother. He used to love to hug a beer. I've talked about before, I think he knocked the C off of the word chug and he turned it into hug. And to you, Joey Rager, as well, this beer hug is for you. And let's make it gone. All right, here we go. Oh, excuse me, daggone. Oh man, that is so good. Well, nothing like hugging the Kings. I know a lot of my friends out there that grew up in the 80s. I'm quite sure a number of you have chugged or hugged a King's in your life. You know what it's all about. Putting one back and moving on to the next one. I do have me 5 in the cooler tonight. I do not know that I will drink all of those, but I will give it a good try. We'll see. I might get too tired. Other than that, I do not think there is much else. I am going to have to charge up my little Goal Zero rock out radio so I can have a little bit of music out here. I have not been doing that because I have a tendency to be playing some music and start a video. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that little King's caught up with me there. But back to what I was saying, I have a tendency to be playing music, and I'll go to record a video clip, like say a red light video, for instance, and that music will show up in that clip, and then there you are. Turns out, which I didn't think nothing about this, you cannot use that, because if you do, you will get a copyright strike, and they can, couple few of those, and your whole YouTube channel could be gone. They could just decide, well, let's just kick you on up out of here. Or the artists themselves could decide they would like to, take rights to that because it's their music. Anywho, I think that will do it for tonight's red light video. I'm going to put some more wood on the fire there and have me some more ice cold Little Kings, and trying to be sure there's nothing else. I really don't think there is. So if you are just happening upon these videos, if you have not been following along, this is the Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure. Last year was 23 days on an island to raise awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia, and this year is season 2, Deep Woods, 28 days in the woods to raise awareness of Alzheimer's and dementia. Next year we canoe from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania all the way to New Orleans, Louisiana, and afterwards, once I do reach New Orleans, Louisiana, since I have never been there and I am a fan of the swamps, I think I will get me a little cabin in the woods for at least 3 or 4 days just to decompress from that trip on the rivers, and sit back here and do some catfishing and drink some cold beers, of course, and just relax, and then it'll be time to head home. Anyhow, if you do like canoeing, fishing, hiking, camping, hunting, like and subscribe, share, and hit the little bell down there in the corner, and you'll get notified of any future episodes that may come up on this channel, because there will be a lot. This has just yet begun, and I'm going to try to put a little bit of a hurting on some Alzheimer's and dementia for taking my father and some of my other family members, and some of my friends' family members as well. And I guess that will be it. I'm going to quit yabbering for now, and I'm going to sit back and relax and get up in the morning and do it all again. So to everyone out there, wherever you are and whatever you may be doing, as always, I hope you're having a good time of it and not having too much of a hassle in whatever it may be. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.